from the Arcadian Renaissance Theatre Creatives with your host Chase Bernard. This is a creative showcase.
Oh, thank you so much. Please, no, please, stop. Hello, my name is Chase Bernard, and welcome to the Creative Showcase for July 2026 with the Arcadian Renaissance Theatre Creatives. I am the president, Chase Bernard, yet again, and we got a lovely show planned for you today. I know we were talking about doing a few things here, so I'm going to kind of go through the schedule, and then we're going to rock and roll. So first up, we've got an amazing guest, Hollis, who we're going to be interviewing first and foremost, talking about their passion, why they got into animation, kind of talk about their projects, future projects. It's going to be really, really awesome, so stick around for that. Also, afterwards, we're going to be doing a little bit of a pivot. We originally were going to do a reading of City of Virtues, but Tim unfortunately couldn't make it today, but that is A-okay, because we are going to pivot to a skit that I wrote. It was originally meant to be a skit that we would perform out on here, but I figured we could kind of adapt it into a bit of a radio play thing and show it off to you guys, and I think it's going to be really fun. I will be performing in that along with Hollis, so again, stick around for that. And then finally, we've got a fun little segment planned where we're going to be doing a bit of an art competition. I won't go into the details too much. We'll explain them as we get there. But I hope that you're along for the ride. And if you enjoy the show, please consider donating to us because we're a nonprofit. You know, we are doing this theater thing and we are making the most of it. And we can't do it without support from viewers like you. It would mean the absolute world to us if you were able to donate to us so that we can continue to do awesome projects like this and beyond. Because we have this going on, we've got the final rule going on, we'll be going into Faustus later this year, and it's going to be really, really amazing, and we hope that you stay along for the ride. So, without further ado, let's get on with the Creative Showcase.
Predator. Prey.
Hello, Hollis. How are you doing?
I am doing great. How are you, Chase?
Doing pretty fantastic. So, with this little interview segment, I kind of just want to start off by introducing yourself, kind of talk about, what you do, and we're going to go rock and roll from there.
So I am Hollis Russell. I go by Skeletorg online, and I am an animator, an illustrator, musician, and printmaker. And I'm Skeletorg on most platforms. I'm Skeletorg Draws on Twitch, and I'm really happy to be here.
Thank you, Hollis. And I also want to mention that all the bumpers that you will see today were done by Hollis, and they are absolutely fantastic. I am a big fan of glitter glue. I just want to say that, the horse. Can you give us a little bit insight about glitter glue?
Yeah, so glitter glue is a green horse. And I love glitter glue. That's the whole story for glitter glue. Green horse.
And we love glitter glue. We love glitter glue with all our hearts. So going on a little bit forward, I want to kind of talk a little bit about because you said a lot of different things. So you're wearing a lot of different hats. I want to ask, what kind of got you into all this different stuff, like animation, illustration? Was it all, starting with one thing and then branching out, or did you just, find a passion for all of it at the same time and couldn't help yourself? I mean, I would love to hear your story.
Yeah, so I think it's a common thing for lots of creatives to stick their fingers into multiple hats. You get involved in one thing and that incites your interest in another. And I feel like with animation specifically, it kind of draws you towards different, you have to learn how to write, you need to learn how to do pacing, how to draw on just a basic level and do storytelling. So it's a really unique medium to encapsulate all of these different types of art. And I don't really think outside of like film that there's really a medium like that.
So how long have you been doing animation in particular? Because I see a lot of your really, really cool animations that you're doing on as Skeletorg. But how long have you been doing animation? And was that a just kind of evolution from illustration, like you just wanted to dive into that? Or was it something else?
So when I was really, really little, my dream was to be a comics artist, like for the Sunday comics, like Garfield. And my brother got a Nintendo DS, which had Flipnote on it. And so I was constantly stealing his Nintendo DS to make little animations. And I think the kind of transition from comic to animation, that it's kind of similar, like a time-based medium, with the difference being with a comic you pace it out yourself, but with animation you're obviously deciding on the timing. And from there, I went on to drawing digitally on the computer and using like browser-based things to take the images and put them together. Now it's a lot more accessible to get into 2D animation and 3D animation. And there's a wonderful community of artists out there for animators.
What is your favorite animation software to use?
So currently, it is not the most professional. There's lots of really professional programs out there, but I use a program called ToonSquid on the iPad, which is, I think, $10, which is a lot more accessible than some other professional programs. And so far, that's really worked for me because I work with sort of smaller clips. For longer clips, different software is probably more appropriate, but ToonSquid works for me.
Gotcha. Also, going back to the comic stuff you were talking about, have you dipped your toes back into that at all, or have you kind of left that behind for animation? Do you plan to come back to it at some point?
I've thought about it. I don't know if I have the stamina to do like full scale like web comics, but it is a medium I still draw comics, short comics, and that medium still really attracts me because I like the storytelling aspect of it.
All right. Well, we've talked a little bit about your medium, how you work in it. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the projects that you're working on currently, or maybe even some of the projects that you've worked on in the past?
So currently, my interest has largely been in like very simplified, like looping animations. I find that that's like a really good avenue to make some really stylish vignettes. But my current main passion project has been a fan music video of the song "Wax in the Sun" by Small Fools, starring a little character I call Kettlehelm, who is a 15th century mercenary who finds themselves in the battlefield and ends up playing dead. So the story just kind of follows them during that period.
I can say I have seen some of the little animations you've done you put on your story for that, and I'm like, I am so invested and so excited when you finally get more of that out there. I am very excited. I'm gonna kind of go into something a little more like philosophical, a little bit more out there. If there was a project that, like a dream project, a dream animation project, what would that be for you?
Ah, shucks. Dream animation projects. I would love to do some more serialized, like story-focused works based off some of the writing I've done, but I'm really interested in doing something multimedia that get some like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, get some Pee Wee Herman's like puppets and animation and live action. Doing something really collaborative on that scale would be my absolute dream.
It is funny you mentioned that because I actually really love multimedia projects, and I think we need to talk because I really, really enjoy that kind of stuff, and would love to be able to do a project that revolves around that. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it at two more things. First thing, if someone was just getting into illustration / animation, or just being an artist in general, what is a piece of advice that you would give them as they're starting out, just to kind of, where to go next?
I think the biggest advice and the most cliche advice that I could probably give is do it for you, because especially now the like internet art community landscape has changed a lot from when I was a lot younger. It's a lot more saturated. It can also be a lot more vicious, and the kind of cycle of depending on that attention and then being deprived of it. If you aren't able to love the process for you, and you let that kind of attention get to you, it can be a lot more difficult. So find the reason that you love doing it. Decide that you want to do it despite if anybody likes it or if anybody hates it, that you like doing it. And from there, that is the only way that you can promise that you're going to keep doing it.
Dang, that was awesome. I guess last thing, if there was something that you could just tell our general viewers, just something as an artist, what would you want to say?
Support art by artists. I think that every piece of non-AI art has somebody's fingers behind it, has like a thought and mind behind it, and art doesn't just exist as a commodity. When you start like treating art like it's potato chips, it's really easy to devalue that work. But effort went into that, somebody's human experience went into that, and that is really valuable, and anybody is capable of doing it. That is the most beautiful thing about art, is that your human effort, your mind can make something. So that's meh.
Nah, no. I completely agree. And with that, we are actually going to be going into some art that I've done myself. So, without further ado, let us go into a skit that I wrote called A Candle to a Flame. All right, swap them. Hello. I'm going to be getting into costume.
Quick, get dressed.
I'm getting, oh my God. Oh,
Naked.
oh, thank heavens. Oh, that could have been very terrible if this were live streamed. All right. So, this is an original theatrical piece that I put together. Originally, I would hope someday to kind of just put this on a stage. I've been doing some writing lately, and I kind of adapted this one to be a radio play for today. So I will be playing Asmodeus.
And I will be playing Henry.
And this is A Candle to a Flame. The interior of a science lab. Vials and liquids, mechanisms and scientific instruments of all shapes and sizes litter the area. Two scientists are huddled around a small table in the center of the room. Incredibly focused on something, Asmodeus and Henry are staring intently at the contents of a peculiar open container that in the center of the table. Tubes come from all directions to drop unknown liquids into that container. We are going to change the world, Henry. I just know it. Would you please adjust the input-output ratio by 2%?
Are you sure today is the day? Can you really be sure?
I've never been more sure of anything in my entire life.
But we've tried over and over again. Maybe we could do a little bit more testing before...
Oh, enough! Do you doubt me, Henry? 5 years of dedicated, nose-to-the-grindstone work. And you think we need more testing?
I'm sorry, Asmodeus. I didn't mean to offend you. I just think...
Think? I'm not paying you to think. I'm paying you to solve life's greatest mystery. Just imagine. I can see it within everyone's grasp. In every single home. Just changed. No. The future rewritten.
Yes, sir, I can imagine it. But you also said that yesterday and the week before.
But today is different. We have this. Our ace in the hole. I can feel it.
But that's just...
Now, Henry, begin the coalescence.
Yes, sir. Sequence is initialized.
Pull the lever, Henry!
Yes, if we must, sir.
And just 2 drops of this.
Is it done, sir?
They said it couldn't be done. Those fools! I've finally done it! A candle that smells like the tranquility of being indoors during a thunderstorm. Finally, every smell will truly be in my grasp. Wait. No, this can't be right. This smells less like the tranquility of being indoors during a thunderstorm and more like, the eerie sadness of a deserted place. Damn it!
I'm so sorry.
I thought for sure that taking a page from the Everything Bagel and using sesame oil would do the trick. Oh.
I know, sir. It was a good effort. Maybe the next one will.
Oh, what's the point, Henry? If I can't make the tranquility of being indoors during a thunderstorm, then what is the point of even going on? I might as well go back to dentistry.
Sir, don't say that.
Oh, it's true. I clearly have no right to be a smellologist. Oh, look at me. I'm a sham.
That's not true. You've made plenty of amazing spells. Could a dentist do that?
I guess not. But what kind of smellologist would take 5 years to make a smell? Oh, my colleagues must be laughing at me.
That's not true.
Oh, yeah?
You have 15 old messages and 22 new messages.
Yo,
Well, I mean,
Osmodius!
that was
Just
maybe-
calling to let you know what
Hold
an
on, that's not
utter
done.
failure you are. Still working on tranquility of being indoors during a thunderstorm? Well, I just finished working on the realization that strangers have lives as complex as our own.
Well, I mean, that was maybe just one time. I'm sure he didn't mean it.
Hey, I just wanted to call and say that I totally meant what I said in my last voicemail. Totally wasn't a spur-of-the-moment thing. Been feeling those feelings ever since I've known you.
That's just one person. Surely that's...
Also, every other smellologist I've talked to agrees with me. We're basically saying that you should go back to dentistry. Just wanted to make that clear. Also, you coming to book club on...
Okay, fair enough, but who cares about them?
I do!
Oh, sir, if you... you... Hold yourself together!
Oh. Okay.
Now, you listen to me. When Bath and Body Works said that there weren't possibly any more smells that could exist, who proved them wrong?
It was me.
And when the Mexican cartel needed a smell to jam the noses of the police dogs, who did they come to?
Well, I'm not particularly fond of that moment, but...
And when the world said that no one could possibly recreate the smell of deja vu, who showed them up twice?
Me! It was me!
I don't care what anyone else says, but damn it, sir, you're the best smellologist I have ever had the privilege of apprenticing under.
You're right. I'm sorry, I suppose the smell of eerie sadness of a deserted place really got to me more than I thought.
You know what? Those other smellologist can just smell it up their ass.
Oh, and they will, Henry. All in good time. They'll smell. Oh, they'll all smell. Thank you, Henry. That was just what I needed. I'm so sorry I ever doubted myself.
I didn't doubt you for a second.
Oh, I don't doubt it. But that's enough heartfelt hoo-ha. Henry, homogenize smells 5 and 12.
Yes, sir!
Today's the day. Oh, I've never been more sure of anything in my life. And that was a candle to a flame. Thank you so much, and we will be moving on to our game show segment. So stick around.
This is going to take a little bit of prep work, so just bear with us. And I'm just going to stay in this scientist uniform until we, figure it out. So, we've got ourselves a little bit of a game show going on because Hollis here is an artist. And we thought, what better way to support artists than to do some art ourselves? So, let's grab this here. And I'm going to move this here. So we have a couple of different artistic thingamabobs and doodles. And what we are going to do is we're going to have 3 different segments. One that will be challenging 2 contestants for doing painting. Another segment that will be challenging artists to make something out of clay. And then finally, the last and hardest challenge will be to look at a reference and draw, without looking at the paper, an exact copy of that reference. Now we are going to be kind of rotating for each of these segments, so each one of us will get to kind of be the judge for each segment. So starting off, I'm going to need to put on the artist beret. Okay, so we're going to start with some painting. So clearly we've got to get ourselves set up here for some painting. Come on, go ahead and get, let's see, we've got the 2 canvases here. 2 canvases. And we've got some gouache paint. And we've got some water. So we are going to do this all... We're gonna do this. All right, so we have our 2 contestants. We've got Spencer Bogran, the man behind the computer. And we've got our guest artist, Hollis. Yeah, so they're going to be doing that. And I'm going to be passing them a cup of water. Now, they will only have 2 minutes to paint a magnificent, wonderful piece of art. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and put that right there. So I'm going to give them, I'm going to see if I can get back here. All right, I'm going to give them a suggestion of sorts, and they are going to paint a wonderful, beautiful masterpiece based on that suggestion. So, contestants, oh, they're not opened? We are nothing if not intuitive here. So, really quickly, we are going to create a suggestion. I'm going to make up one out of thin air, like a magician. In fact, I'm going to be like right here. I'm going to stand right here and talk into the microphone. All right, so let me know when you 2 are ready. I'm going to set up a timer for 2 minutes, and we're going to rock, and we are going to roll. All right, do you have your colors picked out? We're just getting you're getting they're making a makeshift palette. They're making a makeshift palette. We unfortunately cannot we cannot show what they are painting yet because I want to make sure that it is a surprise to everyone out there viewing their magnificent masterpieces. But I don't want to give them a suggestion until they are ready to go, because I want them not to think about it until we get started. The joke is on me that you think, yes, but joke is on you, I don't think as well, do I?
Well, you're not thinking.
What?
I'm not thinking.
Then who's thinking?
The people watching us are thinking.
And that's where you come in. You know, I would really make this an interactive segment, but I cannot see the chat. So. All right. We might be able to make this a more interactive segment than we initially intended. We are nothing if not intuitive. So we are going to pull up the chat. If any of you lovely viewers are watching, I would like to see if you would pull, if you guys would suggest something for these lovely artists to paint. I will be watching. Oh, hello, Dylan. I will be watching this lovely, lovely, lovely chat, and I would like a single-worded or two-worded suggestion of something for these lovely 2 people to paint in 2 minutes or less. So I am watching the chat. I'm watching. They are waiting with bated breath. They're waiting with bated breath. They can't bait their breath any longer. We need someone to put a word in the chat. We've just gotten one. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just gotten a suggestion. Your suggestion is a plump frog. On your marks, get set, go! 2 minutes are on the clock. These artists are rocking and these artists are rolling. We got a plump frog. Oh, and I have a suggestion for the next one. But we're going to stick with plump frog for this one. We're going to go plump frog. We're going to stick with plump frog here. Oh, man, we're already at 1:44 seconds. 1:44 seconds. I know, the time goes so quickly. But it is not about how much time it takes, but it is about the sweat on one's brow. The way that the paint flies off their brushes. It is art. And we will see these two lovely contestants putting the pedal to the metal. And they will create wonderful, wonderful masterpieces that we will display for centuries to come. All right, I'm going to go over here. All right, we've got a minute left on the clock. I know, it's a minute left. It is not a whole lot of time. But I know that you two will make beautiful, beautiful masterpieces. And when we get to the end of this, one of you will turn around yours first. I will decide who. And then the other one will turn around theirs. But for you, whenever you turn around yours, explain it to the class. Really talk about, because it's not just about the art on the page. It is about the intention of the art. So I want you to explain your intention with building it out. You have 30 seconds left on the clock. 30 seconds. Can we do it? Can they do it? Can they possibly make something akin to a plump frog in 2 minutes? I just don't know, folks. I just don't know. And Hollis is working in a medium they have never worked in before. They have never worked with gouache paint. But I have all the faith in the world in my two contestants. I'm not worried, not one bit. I'm not worried. Not worried in the slightest. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Brushes down. Brushes down, I say. Brushes down. All right. So I want you to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. I have to figure out how to get in the frame here so I can kind of. All right. So first things first. I'm going to have Spencer go first. And I want you to turn it around. When I say turn it around and explain your art.
So I decided to go against the norm of a green frog, and I liked the color purple, so I was like, a purple frog, but then I realized we didn't have yellow for the spots, so I was like, I guess I'm going to go with orange here. And then I tried to add some blue, but then it just, gouache is kind of fun to work with, especially since we really only had like one brush to really use. So, yeah, it kind of all just blended together, so I was trying to work some blending in to make it the different body parts.
Amazing, amazing. Just look at that piece of art. Look at that frog.
It looks like a plum.
It looks like a plum.
A very plump frog.
And I am loving it. I am loving it so much. In fact, I think I'm loving it so much that we just have to go on to our next contestant. You can feel free to leave your art for show. But Hollis, let us see your amazing, amazing art. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Here we have a plump frog. I was not so creative as to make the frog a plum. But you might imagine, given the roundness, that maybe this frog ate a plum. There's also a fly here to indicate that food will soon be entering the frog's body. So.
Absolutely invigorating. Well, I have to think about it for a second, but I think I'm going to come to a decision on who won this round, and then we will move on to the next round of clay sculptures where I will be participating, and we will have, I want to say I chose you to host the next round. Yes, because we'll have Hollis host the next round. So, we'll have Spencer host this next round, but I am going to give it to Hollis. Mostly because I really enjoyed the idea of the frog eating the plum. That kind of just spoke to me. But just know, art is subjective. And just because I say something is right doesn't mean it's right. It just is subjective. It means it's wrong. So, without further ado, let us swap over to the next segment where we will have Spencer hosting the clay competition. All right. I've taken off the beret. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Please put on the beret quickly.
Why, hello, everyone. This is Spencer, the guy behind the screen. Let me assist in moving some of the stuff over. Oh, I'm being handed a phone while I carry a
Yep. All right, we got
cup of water with paint. All right. I'll throw that there, and then I'm just gonna.
Now I will say there was already a suggestion put secondary, but like because there was. I see.
I see that second suggestion.
Unless you want to call for one, you know what? That is your choice. You can either go with that one or you can call for a second.
All right, everyone. So for this second suggestion we have here is rubber duckies.
Oh, God.
I love my rubber ducky when I'm in my bathtub. Quack, quack.
Quack-a-doodle-doo.
Quack, quack.
Is it still 2 minutes?
Oh, yeah, 2 minutes. Yeah, go, 2 minutes. Start. I was giving you time to knead the clay. The clay that we have here is some easy bake clay. That way they can, once they're done with it, they can actually go ahead and bake it later, and they can have a nice little remembrance of their time here.
Oh, there's more clay. Wait. Oh my God.
They're getting greedy with those rubber duckies. They want a big plump rubber ducky. All right. Say you can't rush art. Guess they're wrong. Yes, we are being rushed here. 2 minutes. So, do you guys collect rubber duckies?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually I do. I do collect rubber duckies.
Collect other rubber things. I have rubber frogs.
What?
Oh, so you had an advantage on the frog one. Okay. So, all right, we got 1 minute left. Oh, it looks like there's a breach in the rubber ducky over there.
Nope. We're fine. I promise we're fine.
Oh, we get some detail work happening.
Oh no! Is it cheating?
A paper clip is used to help add those small details into the clay here. It looks like Chase is adding some extra bits and bobs last minute. I don't know how well that's gonna bake, but we'll figure out later. And we'll be posting pictures of these actually once they're done. And they've baked them and everything looks fine. And we have 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And both their clay is down. All right, so here we have our rubber duckies. Yeah, you guys will have to get closer to the camera, and that way, yeah. So let's first have Chase. Let's explain your rubber ducky here.
So this is I'm doing like that TikTok thing where you bring things up to the camera. This is my rubber ducky. It's taking flight because I thought, let's shoot for the fences here. This rubber duck is taking flight because flight is magical, rising up into the air and achieving your dreams. That's what being a rubber duck is really all about, is seeing your dreams taking flight. And so I have here an amazing, spectacular, flying rubber ducky, unlike anything the world has ever seen before. And that's what I got.
All right. And Hollis?
Here I have my ducky who has you can see that one human foot, because this one does not do a lot of movement, does not do a lot of flying. There's a bit of trepanning happening, a little bit of like screwing into the skull. Got the piercing eyes of somebody who's seen a whole lot, and this is sort of, I imagine, like a sage duck. My ducky.
Well, these are both fantastic ducks. It does look kind of weird with the paperclip still being in there, almost like you've decided to lobotomize.
We're screwing into the skull to let off the pressure.
Yes.
The pressure.
Yeah, the pressure of being a rubber duck with a human foot.
Yeah.
And then we have the rubber ducky that's flying, which also looked like it had only 1 foot too.
It had an injury.
It had an injury. That's why it has to fly, guys. Otherwise, it will not be able to walk around. I think here I'm gonna have to go with the flying duck, actually.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go places.
it's the first time I've actually seen a rubber ducky that is meant to fly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I would like to thank my lovely wife, my wonderful family. I don't know what to say. I didn't think I'd get this far, truly. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I'm a fly. I'm a fly.
And now we'll go to the final one: drawing without seeing the object, or without looking at the paper that you're drawing on. And the judge here will be Hollis. All right, let's get the paper and.
Yes, we got to get some paper. And Spencer, do you have the reference image? Have you picked one out yet?
That chat have a reference they want?
Oh, good question. All right.
And we can pull it up.
You can talk to chat.
So chat, you don't see me because I'm over here, but let me know. I have it up. I'm waiting for a suggestion, and we will pull up an image off that suggestion, and we will actually put it onto the stream. It may take a little bit of effort, so the quicker we get a suggestion, the faster we can get to this.
It may be a little delayed.
Yeah, a little delayed. The tiniest of delay. And we have 2 sheets of paper here and a wonderful collection of pens to use. So let's see. Dinosaurs, but hot.
Dinosaurs? Oh, no. Dinosaurs.
Please
Please choose an image that will not get this video taken down, or dinosaurs, but hot. All right, Hollis, you're the judge now. You get the microphone.
I think I'm the best judge of which dinosaur could be the hottest. I've never thought of dinosaurs that way, but I do love a dinosaur. You have a favorite dinosaur, Chase?
Do I have a favorite dinosaur? Oh man. Oh, this is also sudden. Favorite dinosaur? I want to go with that like a stegosaurus. I like a stegosaurus. Oh wait, no, I'm not thinking of a stegosaurus. I'm thinking of a triceratops. I don't know my dinosaurs, apparently. I don't know my dinosaurs. And you know what? I'm a sham. And I want to apologize on air that I don't know dinosaurs. I've been making it up this whole time. As a kid, I was deprived of dinosaurs. And Spencer, have you chosen an image?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going to find a spot to put it.
I mean, it's okay. If it blocks us, that's okay.
Yeah. My favorite dinosaur is Archaeopteryx, which is the first dinosaur to be classified as a bird.
Wait, what was the first?
Archaeopteryx. All birds are in fact dinosaurs, but that was the first to be classified as a dinosaur.
Yeah, chickens are. Have you seen the meme where chickens are descended from T-Rexes?
Chickens are descended from T-Rexes. I actually want to change my answer. My favorite dinosaur is, in fact, a chicken, and I'll die on that hill.
That's a good answer. It's an excellent answer, in fact. So, folks, I need a timer. Whoops.
Is it one stroke? Or are we?
Well, yeah, I will say.
I think you can make multiple strokes. We just can't look at the paper.
Oh, we got boards.
We got boards.
Yeah.
You're gonna have the one that doesn't have my name.
Wow. Thanks.
It's a bigger one.
Thanks.
Okay, so we're setting up.
My mother made it for me. Here's it.
Aww.
Aww. I don't know if the audience heard that, but
Spencer has a board with his name on it.
My mama made it.
Mama made that.
Mom Spencer made that. Isn't that awesome? That's art right there. All right, folks. So we're going to have 2 minutes on the clock to draw this dinosaur, and we're going to start now. So what we're looking at, folks, is a beautiful blue image of what looks like a brontosaurus or perhaps a brachiosaurus. I can't tell if that's a crest on it. It might be a diplodocus, sort of in a beach-type environment. Your thing's not drawing ink?
It stopped. Can you check to make sure he's drawing ink, Hollis?
I already looked at it. It was fading out.
Do we want to give it a test run on your?
Wait, hold on. We need to
We're gonna restart. We're gonna restart. That's what the back of the paper's for.
Oh my god, mine is also not typing.
We're having pen malfunctions from 10-year-old pens. These are all of the pleasures of doing it live, folks.
Okay, this one's going. Okay, this one's going.
All right. We're gonna get a redo, and we're gonna start again and start now.
Oh, okay, I'm a hold.
I'm gonna pause,
All right.
folks. Before you endeavor on drawing your hot dinosaurs, make sure that you have appropriate utensils.
I don't think this is gonna work. Oh, the humanity.
Oh, the humanity. Oh, the dinosauranity.
You only have one pen? It's a pencil. Oh no. Okay. It's okay. I'm gonna just. You know what?
We could
Ball.
paint it.
Yeah, you can paint. I gotta use a pencil.
I don't know. You know what? You know what? Let's do it.
You want to paint?
Let's do it. In the spirit of art, I shall paint, and I need water.
Water.
All right, we got it. I got so much water.
You have so much water right
All right,
now.
I'm going to paint this.
We're adjusting to paints.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
And go. So we're starting again. Now I'm expecting really great things from you guys. Really fantastic work.
This is my least favorite thing that our class has had.
This is your least favorite. If anybody else in chat has had an experience where they had to draw without looking, go ahead and show your appreciation for that, because I happen to not like that, and Spencer agrees with me that was, I feel like part of the drawing is the looking at the art. But sometimes you get a little fun surprise at the end.
And this is like the ones where it's like drunk goggles.
Oh, drunk gog. Yeah, there's a lot of pixelation happening on, maybe some dithering happening on this image. I'm expecting that to kind of show up in the work. Some pointillism, perhaps.
Oh yeah, got pointillism right here.
Maybe some JPEG artifacting. Maybe this is like a cryptid, kind of the camera can't quite focus situation.
I'm onto the bathing suit now.
Oh, we're moving on to the bathing
I forgot
suit.
The bathing suit, I think.
Oh, you're gonna. Chase does not have a bathing suit on his dinosaurs thus far, so we have a naked dinosaur, which is highly inappropriate, and I don't think we'll be able to show. We have 50 seconds left.
We have 50 seconds.
50 seconds left.
I feel like I've already created a masterpiece. Okay, I'll just keep going.
We've got the beach. We've got the sun. We've got some trees. There's some sort of beach ball, perhaps. Sunglasses. Oh, it might be a fan, a handheld fan.
He's a hot dinosaur.
It is a hot dinosaur, which was precisely what was asked of us.
You know what?
We got 10 seconds left.
Calling it.
You're calling it?
I feel good.
I'm gonna go on.
Spencer's going right up until the last. We're using every second that we can. And that's going to be 5.
I'm done now.
Okay, so we're not using the last 5.
All right, we need to.
All
shrink,
right.
We need to shrink that real quick. I'm gonna look. Oh my god. Oh, this is a massacre. I don't want.
Oh, you think yours is a master? Get ready.
Oh, this is bad. This is so bad.
Go ahead and tell.
All right. Well, here I am. I am so confident. Oh. Just shrink the image down so we can kind of see it. Oh.
I'm hearing a lot of confidence from our participants.
All right. I'm going back to my seat.
So we'll start with you, Chase.
Okay. All right.
And I'm going to see it just about the same time as our audience. Go ahead and turn that around for us.
All right. So I've made
All right.
a wonderful, beautiful dinosaur here. I was in the moment. I was in the zone.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna, paint a picture for you what was happening in my masterpiece's art's
Yes.
psyche as I was drawing this without looking at it. So, over here we got the legs, the solid leg foundation, with the beach side, that little slant there. I was making him on the beach. He's doing a little hop right now because I wanted him to not be entirely on the beach. I wanted to give it a little pizzazz. We also there's the beach ball, and he's got it's over here. He threw it. It's the ball was thrown. His little mouth and face are over here, but he had an accident. And his face is contorted, but no one else is on the beach, so it's okay. He feels confident. He feels good. And then of course there's a tree over here, a nice little tree. I didn't want to get too stuck in the weeds on that tree, so I just did a line and called it a day. And then of course we've got the wonderful arc of. Oh no! Sorry, no, sorry. I misspoke. This is the sun around here, and then there's a little faint line that is the body because the sun is so bright it almost just kind of radiates off the back with the dithering. I put dithering in there.
I can see it. I can tell. Yeah, really did not want to get stuck in the weeds in those trees. I noticed. Spencer, we'll go ahead and move on to you.
So, for mine, oh wait, this does not show. Yeah, this does not show well.
We'll move up.
So for mine here, as you can see, I actually have the legs here. Those are pretty actually accurately placed there. And then over here, though, it kind of gets a little messed up with the neck. The neck bulges a little over on this side. But the dinosaur does have the fan. Me doing this in reverse. The dinosaur does have the fan here. I do have the background and the sun. And unlike getting stuck in the trees, I went fully for that tree there. As you can see, I have both the trees, the one that crosses over and then the one that's over that you actually see in the photo. And the bathing suit is slightly off on placement, but it is there. And it was just like shifted over. It's that pixelation that you wanted. It just kind of glitched over to the side.
Yeah, so I can't see bathing suits on either one of these. However, I do see the beautiful forms of these beautiful necks. We have some legs going on. I like that in both. I really love the sort of abstract approaches that we took. Gosh, it's hard to judge.
I was really taking a note from Picasso.
Yeah, I would advise taking less notes from him. Not a great guy, but I really like the deconstructed part of it. Yeah. Well, folks, I think that maybe I'm the winner. I think maybe I won. I'm the one wearing the beret, and if you guys were wearing the beret, that you guys could make the choice, but I think I won.
What? That's not fair. Hey.
Art isn't fair. I don't know how to...
Give me that beret. I make the rules now, and what I say goes. I say...
What I say goes, and I say I won.
Well, then I guess that's that. So Hollis is our winner tonight. Everybody, thank you so much for checking out the Creative Showcase. I have been your host, Chase Bernard, the president of the Arcadian Renaissance Theatre Creatives. And again, if you want to support crazy, amazing art like this, please donate to us. And if you want to support Hollis, please check out Skeletorg on Instagram
and YouTube and whatever. And I think the real winner tonight is our audience.
Oh my goodness. I put it on the camera.
Yeah, we'll put it on the camera. You guys won.
You guys won. Thank you guys for tuning in. We love you. We want more of you. Please tune in next time for the Creative Showcase from the Arcadian Renaissance Theatre Creatives. We out.